day 895 off the grid, and we've started our big Nelsonia trip. Yes, and we're on the Blue Bridge. This is the first video I've made. It's a bit hectic packing up and stuff, but we've just started to head out of Wellington, as you can see. There we go. There's Wellington. Heading out into the, well, through the heads of course first, and then into the straight. But we decided to book our private cabin. Look, Vikey's going in his own wee toilet, isn't he?
Well, it's actually
private cabin. It's good for you, isn't it, Bubs? Hey there, Bubsy, Bubsy, boo.
No, we are part of the crew now.
We're part of the crew now, are we? So we're in a cabin. Okay, we can finally relax now. We're in our own little cabin and we're on the boat and we're not having to make time now. We're not going to have to make too much time for the next 2 weeks. Which is really nice, isn't it? Really nice. Oh yes. Wow, the deck's actually way down there. Way down there. Next level down. So this will be a good spot to see some beacons, I guess, too. Yeah.
Wake up.
And we're passing Point Jerringham. Yes, I'm going to film all the beacons again because it's such a nice day. We'll probably be too far past this one by the time we make it out onto the deck, so I thought we'd just do it here. There we go. Point Jerringham. There we go. There's Jerringham from the outside as we pass her by. Right. There'll be some more. Yep, out on the deck, eh? On a mission to Nelson, eh? Pretty exciting stuff, eh?
Yeah, just can't wait to get to Nelson.
We've already had a text from Goff Varon, so hopefully I'll catch up with him. Here we are, we're heading out towards the heads. The heads are over here. But you can see the upper Pencarrow and the lower Pencarrows. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Get them a bit closer when we go through.
Yeah, why is it so foamy?
Because the water gets disturbed by the ship.
Oh.
Come over here and drop the camera.
Yeah, it's really funny that the waves are getting away from it. The waves don't seem to like it.
No, the thrust of the ship forces the water aside.
Oh.
It's creating that wave.
Oh.
It's called the wake. It's the wave that the ship creates is called the wake.
Okay.
But if a ship's going really fast, when the bow hits the water, it creates what's called a bow wave.
Okay. So over there, that island over there is Nelson.
No, this is still Wellington here. You can't see the South Island yet, but we're getting there.
No, I mean the island far over there.
Yeah, far over, yeah.
Those ones?
Here's another little beacon out here. This is quite an old one. And from what I've seen last time, it actually still operates with the original little beacon house there. And it's got a mechanical light in it, so it's actually got a rotating light. It's not just an electronic flasher, which makes it pretty cool. Looks like it's solarized there. There's a bit of a solar panel, quite a large one actually, almost as tall as the beacon house itself. Those are probably piles AIM set down into the seabed.
Yeah.
Not sure exactly how. They probably aren't screw piles, but there's some kind of piling. Make a little platform. It's quite a neat wee beacon, that one, when you see it at night. I'm sure we've passed that one a lot closer on the entire island though. Right, here we are coming through Pencarrow Head, and of course the two Pencarrow lighthouses, the upper Pencarrow and the lower Pencarrow. The upper one is not used anymore, it doesn't even have a light in it, but it was the first lighthouse erected in the country from what I understand, so it's rather historical and cyclists and hikers visit it all the time. But the lower one is an automatic lighthouse, it's always been, so it's really just a large beacon. Solar powered now by the looks of it. 3 flashes every 30 seconds is, I think, it's characteristic, but it flashes red and it flashes white depending what angle you view it from, so you kind of know where you are in the channel here. It's pretty cool. They built the lower one so that the top one got obscured by fog quite a lot, so they built the lower one and it was proved to be so effective they just discontinued the top one. So here we go through Pinkaro. Oh, and all the way out there you can actually see really clearly, that's so clear, Bowring Head. Bowring Head Lighthouse is up there. That's a fully intact light station and they're restoring it at the moment. Billy Kemp's involved with that. He was New Zealand's last lighthouse inspector. And we met him at the Castle Point Centennial in 2013. Really cool guy. Also read books about him too. Oh, there we go, but the Pincaros are a bit closer and more filmable. Bowring Head, Pincaros. So it's your first trip on a ship, is it, Bubs, eh? It's your first... Is it? Hey, Bubs. Hey, Bubs. Yeah, that's right. So what do you think of the ship? Do you like travelling by ship? You're not feeling seasick, are you? Here's your bubby bubs. Well, you're gonna explode. What's going on? What's going on? Rocking like a needle.
Got a marshmallow for $4.50.
No, you got nothing. You got a drink. You were lucky to get that.
Yes.
This is a Blue Bridge, you know. It's not the Inter-Islander.
You can go to sleep.
Hey. Well, okay. Well, anyway, that's you, Bubs. Yes. Got a bit of wind now as we're just about heading out into the street, but right in front of us over here, hope you can see it, is Quarry Rock. Quarry Rock. Quarry Rock. However you say it. They built an automatic lighthouse on there, and it's fair to say it is a lighthouse because it's a bit more substantial than a beacon, but it's always been automated. From what I understand, it's no longer operational. Maybe that's not quite true. Lots of windmills out there on the hill, so you know there's a lot of wind around here. But I'll just see if I can... Yeah, there we go. It's going to get real windy now. It's kind of like the bit where there's not much to see. Oh, there is the brothers. There's the brothers. Outside the window there are the brothers.
Yep.
We're a little bit closer, but still not that close.
Baby this, baby brat this.
And inside there's the brothers too. There's big brother, there's medium brother, and little baby brother. Brothers inside the ship.
And out
brothers
there,
out
a nasty
there.
little Amons. Brothers outside the ship. Oh, is Amons.
A shot of the brothers. I can just see the lighthouse on the centre one there at the top. You probably can't, but I'm not even sure if you can see the brothers, but it's the closest we're going to get to them. Over here, here's the South Island. We're going to be heading into the Sound soon. In fact, I think we just about are. Okay, there's the radar equipment, there's the mast. Yep. Starting to make that turn. looking towards the stern of the ship. There's the North Island over there we're leaving behind. And look right down there, there's our bloody car. Parked right out near the stern there. And of course, what's this, Mikey? The smokestack. It's not furnaces, it's a big diesel engine, Mikey.
Okay.
It's not a steamship, it's a motor vessel. So that's diesel. Beyond. And here we go, this is what we've been hanging out here to see, the leading beacons coming into the Sounds. And what's neat is that they're already on. Although I'm finding it hard to see on the viewfinder here, that sun just hovering above that hill. That's the North Sun. That's definitely the North Sun. Might just stop and take a quick photo. Okay, that's done now. Yeah, we're coming around. Just big triangular markers. When they're in a straight line, the boat knows it's on the right course. Obviously they're not in a straight line now, but they've passed the usefulness on this trip. Oh yeah, there they are. They've got flashing lights in the centre, probably LEDs, they look like LEDs, at different rates. Head of the Sounds. A few people live around here, there's a few houses around here. Probably do a bit of fishing, a bit of farming. Fish farming even, a lot of it actually. So we're well and truly in the Sounds now. And it's time to go and feed little dinner for them. Beacons have passed.
Well, I could bet you mean
Hey.
Dad, and he's having a bottle.
That's your first bottle on a ferry.
There he is, he's enjoying this nice bottle. Hey, Bubs. Dad loves feeding Bubs. I don't distract them too much. This fella, he's having a sleep or a rest. Mikey's over on the chair with the comfy pillow.
It's quite fair because I'm on. It's quite fair because I'm on. Hey Mum.
Bubs.
Hey Mum.
Bubs.
I want to get this over. Hey, guess why I have this pillow? That's why I have this pillow.
Less than 20 minutes of the journey away now. We're well on the Sounds coming around this corner to Picton. That is Diffenbach Point. I just thought we might be near there, so we've come out to have a quick look, and there it is. So there are some small beacons already lit out on the other side, but it doesn't look like Diffenbach Point light is on yet, or is it? Can't be far away now. But anyway, I wanted to catch Diffenbach Point and we're rounding the point now.
Diffenbach Point.
This light here, that's Diffenbach Point. Right
That's
here.
small for the rock.
Yeah.
Wow.
Although back in the old days, it was a big deal because it was a really difficult light to set up in the old days. It used to be an acetylene gas light. It's really just a small beacon like those other ones now, except there's this kind of monument around it. Yeah. Anyway, we better get upstairs, pack up this cabin. The cabin's been good. Oh, it's Picton like that, so in a wee bit we will. Picton, whatever, Picton. Look, now we're all outside. Amon's worried about Stingray getting blown off. Almost in Picton. The little sleepy town of Picton, except when a ferry pulls in, basically. If they move the ferries to Lake Grassmere like they keep talking about, just out from Blenheim, then Picton would be a ghost town overnight. Look, everyone's out here. Even little Bubsy Boo. Hey, Bub.
This is what you just see.
Hey, Bub.
He's looking at the blue sea. He likes the blue sea, though. Show him the sea, Mum.
See it,
Yeah, Bub. Hey, look, Bub. Look at this stuff. Look at that.
So that's pretty much the vegan's journey over. Now we're just going to get the car and go to Nelson, and we'll be there. That's our destination. Alright. Now we're in the middle of docking procedure. Let's turn around so we can come up here to a dock. Don't see much. Lights look nice though.
And here we are.
Docking. I've said before that would be enough, but no. It's kind of cool.
Just looking up on all the other ships.
There's wharf hands down there.
And the Sea Lord. Yeah.
That's cool.
Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Picton. All passengers may now proceed down
Say hello to these guys.
Please use the same stairwell you came up, and drivers do not start vehicles until
Hello.
to do so. Foot passengers, please make your way down to deck 3 via the blue stairwell. Your crew member will guide you ashore. A shuttle bus will escort you to the terminal to collect your luggage. On behalf of the captain and the crew of the Bluebird service, we thank you for travelling with us today, and we look forward to having you on board again soon. Thank you.
Right, we better go to our car. Okay.
Yep.
Well, first feet on soil in the South Island is in fact in the Rye Valley. Yeah, tiny little rural town here. Just, well, halfway between basically Havelock and Nelson. At the foot of the Whangamoas, the nasty old Whangamoas. And of course, our car was parked outside on the ferry, got a lot of salt spray on the windscreen, so I made this mitt. I made this handy window mitt just out of toilet paper. Amazing what you can do. There's Amon over there, he's packed his shit. Oh well, it's the mitt. Cool. Ooh, look at that. Salt spray and yucks off the windscreen and the buffing side. When you're done, flush it down. just like that. In the ride.